今日はアルティマビューティーのオレナさんにいらっしゃっていただきました。ドイツの会社に所属しているオレナさんです。本日はどうぞよろしくお願いします。Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so could you briefly explain about your company and background, please?
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Olena. Currently, I'm living in Germany and I have more than 15 years experience in beauty industry. Last 5 years, I'm very active in international exhibition in the skincare and hair care and niche perfume industry. So today I'm here to share with my experience and with my very, very useful tips for you to understand better the European and international global market as well. So all this information is based on my experience, which is priceless, I guess.
Okay, thank you very much. So today I will ask you some questions. And first, I like to understand how to define the expanding strategy for your on your market.
Thank you for your question. So I would like to start from the very beginning. Before you are going to start the expanding to overseas market, you should define what is your strategy, because it's very important and it will help you to save many costs, many time, and many financial at the future. So, first of all, I would like to propose you to check the demand on the market you're going to. So, with modern facilities, it's very easy to do. So, you just define your main competitors on the market. Let's say it will be Germany or France, and check your focus on it. So then you check the strategy of your product. For example, if you have some privileges or you don't have, so it will depend what will be strategy of entering to the market. Then you should identify only channels where you are going to sell. So this is also very important because classical distribution model is changing dramatically in Europe. So especially after COVID pandemic, when everybody went online. So now we are focusing mainly on e-commerce as well. So you should not stop to think about e-commerce, about retailers, e-retailers, and also I propose to learn very attentively market of travel retail because it's growing after pandemic. Everybody start to travel again. And travel retail market is growing. And also, just for your draft, I propose you to target the potential partners. Let's say it's we're in perfect situation we would like to work with. So it's first steps at the beginning.
So you just mentioned about going to target the travel market will be good, but what is the connection of beauty market and travel market?
Yeah, the connection is actually very obvious because beauty market is connected to our emotions. Usually when we are traveling, we are gathering some good emotions, some positive emotions, and buying the product for self-care is connected very good with this. So what recent studies show that people who are traveling, they are mainly going to buy the new products when they are going to holidays. So they are treating themselves, let's say, with some special products. So it can be connected as well in beauty care industry, also in jewelry. So it's the recent studies show that by the end 2025 we will get the same amount of purchases and turnovers than we had before pandemic.
I see, understand. Thank you very much. So put into the travel tour to visit the beauty store or spa, something like that?
Yes, and also like this is very important step before defining the strategy to understand your niche at the market. Are you a professional brand, or are you a retailer brand, or are you a perfume brand or hair care? So you should very, very good know yourself before entering into something new, because it's very important to identify right partner overseas. So, for example, if you know that your strong part is like retailing hair, not professional but retail, so you should go directly to the European retailers.
Yeah, see, thank you very much. So you just mentioned about the expanding strategy. So how Japanese suppliers should build a unique selling proposition?
Yeah, so this question is very interesting because it's based on my review and my analytics from the conversation from Japanese suppliers. So what I see is that many of them don't understand the uniqueness of Japanese brand, and they don't usually forget to speak or don't speak about it, and it's very, very sad. So before starting the conversation with potential partners, you should define your unique selling proposition. So its ingredients, its technologies, its high Japanese standard, its creative G-beauty concept. And don't forget to mention that G-beauty market is growing now rapidly, especially in US. As for I know, for the last year, it shows growth by 10%. So usually US trends show us the following trends, the forecast for the next year. So it can be very, very good argument for potential partners as well.
Okay, I believe you already talked with several Japanese suppliers. So regarding like unique point of view, did you find any difference from Japanese suppliers' product and other countries' product? I mean, let's say skincare or hair care.
Usually, if we speak about European brands, let's say Italian, Swiss, or French brands, I'm cooperating mainly with these countries and Japanese brands. Let's talk about confidence, because it's very important thing. And the Japanese brands are not confident they are the best. So I would like to highlight this point that Japanese brands are really high qualified and high standard, so they should speak about themselves in that way. So usually they just say like, we are a nice brand with some nice ingredients or nice qualities. But you should speak more. We are the best brand with the best ingredients, with the highest standard, and we can prove it. We have proofs of it, and we are ready to show it to the world.
Okay, thank you very much. So Japanese company should have more confidence.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. So could you also tell me about the EU regulatory compliance?
So actually this topic is not so scary as it could look like. I took some survey with an expert in this sphere, and she gave me some few tips. That first of all, you should find out the local partner. So it's your company which will be holding all procedures. There is another variant to find a distributor who will take all of these obligations on itself. But then you should be very sure in this distributor, because in case you will stop or you will finish your contract, they will have these rights on themselves. So the main thing is to identify the local partner. The second step is to check ingredients with special agency to identify is everything okay with your ingredients, because somehow it can happen that main ingredients of some line can be restricted in Europe. So it's very sad when your bestseller or top line can't be sold in Europe. So it means that you should change the strategy or develop another line or another product. So also I would recommend to highlight if it's possible, to highlight the clean beauty trends. Mm-hmm. So if you have some organic certification or some natural claims, so you should mention it because it's very popular in Europe, and many buyers, they are following the clean beauty trends. Mm-hmm. So they are searching for the brands who are highlighting this quality. And also there is a small detail about clean. I was also speaking today with one of Canadian suppliers. Mm-hmm. We discussed that the claims are very different in Japan and in Europe. So, mm-hmm. for example, the word anti-aging is forbidden in Europe, so you can't write it's anti-wrinkle, anti-aging. So you can write that it's cream which will make your skin feel smoother. So it's also like it's very interesting detail, because depending on it, your marketing team or marketing team of the brands which want to expand should change the advertisements, the claims, or maybe we are just changing. We leave the same package in Japanese, mm-hmm. and we are just make some stickers, mm-hmm. On English or in German, so mm-hmm. with our claims. So it can be different. So, mm-hmm. For example, if your main claim is like this is whitening cream, mm-hmm. it can be whitening in German.
Really? So that's really different.
It can be like, it can make your skin lighter or improve color of the dark spots. So something like this.
Wow, is it like under the law or people don't like this word?
It's under the law.
Oh, really?
It's regulated by the law. Mm-hmm. So, and I was also talking with an expert in claims. She called herself like this, and she told like, it's very boring.
Yes, true.
You can't mention a lot of like, she told like, when I'm reading claims from Japanese or Korean mm-hmm. market, I'm like, I'm so satisfied because there are so many descriptions. Marketing team is trying to make so unfortunately in Europe it's like very straight with claims, because if people see that it's anti-aging, mm-hmm. they can think that they will stop aging. Oh. So that's like under law, uh-huh. and but it's not so scary. So it's just changing with stickers. Okay. So mm-hmm. it should be also mentioned. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I have like few tips for starting with compliance. So. Mm-hmm. This is like basic documents mm-hmm. you should prepare, but actually all manufacturers, they have it. So it's like documents, test reports, and statements. Okay. So if you need more detailed list of documents, you can write me on email or you can contact me in LinkedIn. I will be happy to send it to you. So you will contact directly with the law firm in mm-hmm. Italy, which is doing all of this. So usually, as they mentioned, it all starts with the checking ingredient list. So they check it, they approve it, they start to put it into the system, into European system, because they are authorized to put it. Mm-hmm. Then in the meantime, they gather like test reports, statements, and they are including it into your profile. So not so hard as it can appear, but also it will take time and money. So before you will start this procedure, you should understand that it works. You should review the market. You should get some feedbacks from potential customers, maybe mm-hmm. to make some marketing research. So you should be sure that you are on the right way.
Thank you very much. So, regarding the statement, it is written like you write like GMP and ISO. So, but I believe not all Japanese manufacturers have like ISO. So, is it like GMP or ISO or both necessary?
It depends on the product.
Mhm.
Sometimes it can be or GMP or ESO. So it depends on the product, because, for example, also the expert explained me like if there is something very, very specific texture or very specific product like some spray or that could be a little bit harder. But if it's like cream, it's usually easier for getting the statements.
Okay, understand. Thank you very much.
But I've also heard that someone who tried Japanese brands, they will never use again any other brands.
Really?
Yeah, you should always say it, because it's important, even if you think that people don't care about it. So it's a benefit you should talk about.